Hey everybody! Welcome back to Let's Play XCOM Enemy Within. I'm just kind of taking a second to get reacquainted with just what the heck is going on here. Let me check out my barracks, see if anybody is injured. Everybody seems good to go, which is awesome. We now have 2 mech troopers. Ah, of course, and we just did the Chrysalis mission, right? With Robot Lady and Roll Fizzlebeef. Oh, now I totally remember. We're about to do the mission with, the mission where we come across, Zhang, the kind of, like, Chinese triad soldier from the Slingshot DLC. Okay, this should actually be pretty easy. Although, this mission is taking place a little bit later than it did when I played, through the first part of Enemy Within before doing the Let's Look At, which worries me a little bit, because maybe we'll, you know, now that they've kind of popped the cherry on Chrysalis showing up, it's possible that they may show up on this mission. But in any case, we're gonna do this mission because it's important, and you may not have seen me do this mission, because I did cover the Slingshot DLC, but it was in kind of, you know, like a one-off video, and I was basically like, you know, you don't necessarily need to... We'll just launch the mission here. You don't necessarily need to watch me play this, because the DLC, the Slingshot DLC itself was kind of, in my opinion, and most people's opinions, not really worth the money that was kind of required to play it. It was like 3 extra missions, which were kind of cool, and then like 1 special character. But in any case... we are just going to do this, and I'll give you a kind of foundation for what's going to happen here. We're going to meet a soldier from the Chinese triad called Zhang, and he is going to, it's going to be an escort mission, but it's usually a pretty quick one, and then he'll join our barracks as like a lieutenant or a corporal. He'll be like 2 or 3 levels up, and I believe he always comes as a heavy, but I'll let him talk here.
You must be my contacts. No one who fears reprisal would make an entrance like that. Not so different from killing a man. It won't take long for them to realize I'm missing, especially since I've got this thing with me. If you take me with you, it's all yours.
Okay, so he has some kind of contraband.
Looks like he's got the package.
We'll just wait a second here and let Control... It's not Control, it's Central, my mistake. What is Control from? It's from another game. Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna escort him here. He's got some kind of, like, clandestine thing from the Chinese triad that they were going to use to, I don't know, do some stuff that was maybe not in the best interest of the XCOM project, so we have taken it on ourselves. And as a result, we will be moving forward here and trying to take him to the LZ. So if I remember correctly, I got, yeah, I got Roll Fizzlebeef updated with this one-for-all ability, which allows him, if I hit this right, if I imagine, the mech becomes a high-cover unit until it moves again or uses an arm-based weapon. This does not end the mech's turn. So I can do, well, I'll put myself in one-for-all here, so I will now become... sweet cover, and then I'll just put him in Overwatch for now, and I can maybe have my sniper get there.
I'm not sure.
So, Zhang's gonna talk, and for the most part, I'm gonna ignore him. It's kind of weird to me, like, Zhang's existence in this game. By the way, I do need to point out, I'm very sorry for taking, Snapshot on my sniper instead of Squad Sight. I just thought, like, it had been a while since I played Enemy Unknown, so I was just hoping that this was the right way to go. By the way I play fairly aggressively, so sometimes it can be maybe in my best interest to do that. But yes, everyone's telling me like Squad Sight's 100 times better, so that's my mistake. Anyway, I'm rambling a little bit. Our battle scanner actually worked out fantastically there. We might as well just get our dudes out here, and I'm a little skeptical about where to put you, but maybe I'll put you behind this half cover here. I just don't want to aggro that thin man quite yet. Because if I can take a turn and actually get a little bit closer, that will work very well for me, in contrast to what it would be like before. Okay, and I've got to internalize that we do the Overwatches last. My mistake. So this is also one of those missions where we'll have thin men and sectoids kind of like popping out of the sky in front of us as well. That guy is going to get shot 6 different ways from Sunday, I think. Oh, well, the one behind us is definitely in a bad position. How did we not have a shot? Oh, we do have a shot at that one. Unfortunately, we actually shot our wad completely at that guy, so we didn't get an Overwatch shot at the person behind us, which is kind of silly. But no matter. Can you really not see this person? Like, you're right next to them. I'm just going to move Robot Lady back, and she should be... Oh, I forgot that the Thin Man was on Overwatch. No matter, because he is apparently a worse shot than all of my rookies combined. Alright, that was a really poor play on my part. Still getting used to it. It's been a couple of days since I've loaded in here. So we'll just use a kinetic strike and punch the shit out of this thin man. I want to see some more execution animations, but that's fine. He kind of broke that lion statue there. I'm not sure if I'm necessarily fond of that. And there's no meld on this mission, so I kind of feel like I should take it slow, but by the same token, I also sort of feel like, did we really not see that other Thin Man yet? That's crazy. I also feel like it's a really easy mission, so we can probably finish this and, can we do one for all every single turn? If we can, that's actually really awesome. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like I can, so I can use that, like, in addition to an Overwatch. It's kind of weird that it's, an active ability then, as opposed to just like a passive ability, because I'm basically using it as a passive, but you know, so be it, I guess. So we'll move big, large, make huge, just over here behind this half cover. This may actually aggro the Thin Man, which would be a mistake. It didn't, thankfully. It's good news, and everybody can go into Overwatch, because I'm not going to be able to get close enough to hit him on this turn anyway, and we'll just move Zhang forward as well. So, you know, every turn we'll probably have one to two Thin Men kind of pop downwards. Oh, maybe not in that one. I'm not 100% sure how it works. That should be pretty clear by now. Let's have Robot Lady, who is our furthest back here, take like a huge run and hopefully aggro this Thin Man. So if I put her like over here behind... she doesn't need to be behind full cover because she doesn't get the benefits of cover, so that would be a waste. But we'll just move her out into kind of a line of sight here, and hopefully there's only one Thin Man. And, okay, so we just find one dude there. He'll run backwards, almost certainly. Okay. So I may end up taking some unavoidable damage here. 36% chance to hit, not particularly strong. Let's put our support behind full cover and see what our odds are. Oh, we don't have a shot now. So our support we will probably exclusively use... Okay, 1 second. Oh, he cannot actually do one for all on this turn, or is that because one for all is already activated? I think I might be able to use it after I move with the mech here. Yes, okay, so I'm going to put him in one for all. Although, what are his odds of the shot hitting? 42. I'm going to use him to make full cover, because I want to get used to using that more often. Oh, also, I can actually shoot after I do one for all anyway. Alright, so this is why it takes some time to use these new abilities, so I actually get acclimated to them before things get too tricky here. This so far has been an exceptionally easy mission. What I was thinking that I would do is, you know, throw a smoke grenade with our support. I would move the sniper behind the mech here, which would obviously be fine, because... Wait, does he still have one for all active? It doesn't appear so. Maybe... Oh, wait, maybe the minigun counts as an arm-based weapon? Although that would be kind of surprising to me. Don't get poisoned. Oh, I'm such an idiot. That should have been... I could have just moved him around in a different way. Instead, I ran him through the poison cloud, and he's going to end up needing a med kit, probably. Alright, so we do have a chrysalis, whatever. That's going to be exceptionally frustrating to deal with. What I will... Are we going to have another Thin Man show up there? No, just a poison. That's fine. What I'm probably going to do is... I don't want to use shots from our mechs if possible. I would rather... we'll just see if our support can just land this one. 67%. Alright, good enough. So... Oh, she earned a promotion as well, which is really nice. So I think I'm going to put our sniper into Overwatch. And actually, we're going to put basically everybody into Overwatch here. Except I'm going to move big, large, make huge kind of around to be in more of the fight here. Because if the thing flanks him here, he could be all by himself. If the chrysalis flanks him, I should say. I'm also going to reload with my other dude, and then we'll do this. So the real concern here is that the chrysalis could like just run in here, not get killed by all these Overwatches, and then just like kill Zhang instantly. Which is why I really like doing this mission later, if at all possible. But alright, so we missed the chrysalis at first. It only has 8 health. That's not crazy. We'll have another couple of shots here probably. This would be a really nice critical hit from a sniper if it worked. Never mind the person directly in front of you, of course, you know. Well, I guess, you know, they've got cybernetic limbs and everything, so, you know, hopefully they didn't include pain sensors. So let's see how close this chrysalis gets and what he can actually do here. Oh, he got close enough to probably be killed for sure on the next turn. So, what are your odds here, Fizzlebeef? 100%. That seems pretty good to me. I thought about using the flamethrower, but I don't want to worry about the, like, fire spilling into different directions. So I can probably just take out my pistol here, and this should likely kill the, yep, kill the chrysalid. So that is a much easier way of dealing with things than oftentimes happens. And we'll continue moving onwards here because we are getting very close to the LZ, and this is looking like one of those videos where we'll probably be able to complete at least 2 missions, or at least, you know, 1 mission plus a lot of base stuff in addition to each other. So we'll just put our people into Overwatch up here. I know it's best to kind of wait to do that, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to keep all of our dudes together, and then they are going to drop in some Thin Men and maybe even like 1 more Chrysalis before the end. But it still shouldn't be a problem. As long as the Chrysalis doesn't have 20 health, then life's good. Yeah, they're not even going to send anything at us this turn. Or if they do, then I don't know what it is. So why don't we just dash our sniper forward, and we'll see if there is... no, nothing out here. This may actually be the end of the mission then. Actually, I'm going to use the reload on my robot lady there. Our dude is no longer poisoned, so I don't think there's necessarily any need to get him healed. He's already going to be injured. Like, even if I heal him, he's not going to be good to go on the next mission. Well, he might be good to go on the next mission, but he's going to have like a, you know, 3 to 4 day healing time in all likelihood. Alright, so we've got another drop in here. Let's see what we get. That is 1 Thin Man. Easy enough. And 1 sectoid. Alright, and we're actually going to have a reaction shot at the Thin Man. I'm kind of glad that missed, because I was a little bit concerned about, you know, possibly dealing with a car explosion on the next turn. Not because that's exceptionally difficult, but because it's reasonably likely that I could have made a mistake. Let's try something here with Robot Lady. You are here. But I forgot that the... let me just try collateral damage for a second. Destroys the target's cover and does up to 2 damage, no critical chance. I've never done this, so let's try this. Free aiming collateral damage. How does it work? Okay, so it is just like to destroy cover and do 2 damage. So that's going to make it pretty hard for this Thin Man to survive. I thought about just walking over there and punching him, but then I was like, oh, there's no point to that because the Overwatch will proc. Well, not proc. The Overwatch will activate. And as a result of the Overwatch activating, I'll probably be hit, and then my mech soldier maybe will be wounded for the next mission, which would be stupid of me. So we might as well just use our pistol here rather than waste some ammo just in case things get a little crazy. 85%. I like those odds, and apparently I'm an idiot for doing so. So we just gotta, I mean, we should absolutely not have any concerns here. The big McHuge large has 2 shots here. Even if he had missed the first one, we would have been okay on the second one. So now we just gotta take out this sectoid, and then we can probably just sprint Zhang to the exit, and we'll be good to go here. So what are the sniper odds? 64? Sure, might as well go for the headshot just in case, but I doubt that's gonna matter. That is a terrible shot. And we'll have 1 shot with our mech trooper here. We also have 1 shot left with Big Large Huge, which we can use to throw a grenade, but that seems silly at this point. We can't do collateral damage. Why is that? Maybe we're already doing something? If I walk over there, the sectoid's gonna shoot me. But maybe we'll try it anyway. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna get hit by the sectoid, but it will give me basically a 100% chance to kill him. Okay, when the sectoid missed anyway. This is why I play on normal, because I can make mistakes and still be reasonably okay. So let's just torch this sectoid. Do we still get the parts after that? I wonder if it works like an explosive where we don't get the parts. And then if we just sprint Zhang to the exit here, he's got a great little duck walk like he just shit his pants. That should be the end of the mission here. And he'll have some dialogue to cap it off.
I am alive. But the life I had is gone now. Funny that my life should take such an unexpected path. Turning my back on old friends to defeat a common enemy.
You know, Zhang's motivation and character always seemed like a little bit, like he laid it on pretty thick there. How funny that my life should take such an unexpected twist. Yeah, it's real fucking hilarious that, like, aliens are threatening the fate of humanity. Anyway, really easy mission. Let's start with our promotions here. So our support is now going to be able to use... okay, so this is a choice that I don't actually know if there's one that's objectively better than the other one. Suppression fires a barrage that pins down a target, granting automatic reaction fire against it, and imposing a 30 penalty to aim. Pretty useful. We also have... Revive allows medkits to revive critically wounded soldiers at 33% of maximum health instead of just stabilizing them. What, like, concerns me about this is that you can't use this on soldiers who die. And most soldiers, when they run out of health, they die instead of becoming critically wounded. But there are perks for soldiers that you can get. Gene mods, like Second Heart, for example, will make it so the first time your soldier loses all of his health, his or her health, I should say, they become critically wounded instead of dying, so they can be stabilized. That's obviously really useful. Gives you a second chance at life. But if I have someone who's at 33% of their maximum health, do I really want to use them? I think I maybe would rather use Suppression. Kind of a tough call, but I'm going to go with Suppression here. But I really think that Revive ability works well with Second Heart, but just not for my style. So we have Robot Lady. Shots from Overwatch no longer suffer any aim penalty or confers plus 15 defense when in Overwatch. We already have one with advanced fire control. It might be good to get automated threat assessment. And what I'm thinking here is that, obviously I'm probably going to be taking the one that allows you, the one for all, that allows you to get full cover or create yourself as a full cover barrier, basically. This way, they're going to be a little bit more defended when they're in that full cover barrier, and they're going to be out in the open, so that's probably a good idea. All right, I've never had a mech trooper get this high before. Confers 2 health recovery at the start of each turn. A total of 6 health can be regenerated per battle. That seems pretty good. Or allows additional uses of Restorative Mist, Grenade Launcher, and Proximity Mine Launcher in each mission, and increases primary weapon base ammo by 50%. So this seems kind of like this is good, and this is just like we've thrown the entire, like everything else we have at it, just to be a little bit more fair. I still kind of like the idea of basically being able to regen 6 health per battle, though. I don't understand, like, this is what when it says allows additional uses of Restorative Mist, Grenade Launcher, and Proximity Mine Launcher. You can't carry Restorative Mist as the mech trooper, I think, unless there's a perk that comes later. And there's no limit to, like, the amount of times Restorative Mist can be used on a mech trooper, right? As long as it's another support that's using it. I'm going to go with the life gain, even though my hunch is that expanded storage could be way better. The main thing about it was like 50% more ammo in the primary weapon allows you to get 1 more shot before reloading, which could make a major difference. But anyway, enough theory crafting about which is the best way to do that. We got 200 credits, 2 scientists, 2 engineers. Good news. So the 200 credits I'm going to put to use basically straight away. We do have a Pizza Hut Player of the Game medal. Let me refresh my memory. +5 aim against enemies in full cover. Who is next in line here? The Pizza Hut Player of the Game is the cross, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll award this to the person who does not have a cross yet. Everyone has a cross. Why not Jude Law? Works for me. You don't really need to be this excited about it. Like, this is the medal that basically, you know, your Little League team, everyone gets one of these over the course of the summer. It's just yours had to come in August, so that should make you feel pretty bad. By the way, I was that kid, so don't feel too bad about what I just said. So we've got Lieutenant Zhang here. He's going to be a heavy, and I always thought it was weird in that opening cutscene where he, like, shoots the alien in the head, and then he throws the pistol away. I'm like, dude, the police aren't going to come looking for you for, like, alien homicide. I would keep that gun so that you can actually do some attacking on this mission instead of just cowering behind tombstones the whole time. Anyway, I really like being able to shoot twice per turn, even though it does... Oh, it doesn't convey an aim penalty. I also really like Shredder Rocket. And I think I already gave myself heat ammo on one of the soldiers, but it might not be the worst idea to take a second soldier with heat ammo as well. Plus 50% damage against robotic enemies. You might be saying, we haven't even seen any robotic enemies yet. Yeah, but, you know, cyber discs, mechtoids, I think they're called mechtoids or mutoids, I can't remember. Anyway, when you come across mechanical units that the aliens have, or robotic units that the aliens have, they're real fucking tough. Rapid reaction, it can also be good, but I'm going to go with heat ammo instead. So we have another heavy that's fairly high up here, and why don't we customize him? We can't change his name because he's like a scripted character, which is another thing that is weird about this guy, relative to, you know, the rest of XCOM, but it's nice to have him for sure. Let's deck him out in a way that I will recognize him, and I'll probably, would he even be qualified to come out on the mission with us? Because I'm just thinking, we would probably send Fizzlebeef. Like, the first 4, absolutely. Actually, the first 5, absolutely. And then the choice is between, like, Zhang and Corporal Robot Lady, who is a mech trooper. And I'd probably opt for the second mech trooper just to get them buffed up instead of going for the second heavy. But anyway, good theory crafting. We may not actually be able to fit another mission into this episode, but that's fine because we got some base stuff to do. So, a satellite is done in one day. Commander. Beautiful. Carry on. Now, where do we need to launch this? Do we have enough, do we have the uplink capacity? Absolutely. We should launch this over... Well... There's a couple choices. I think it's best to launch this over either France or the United Kingdom. Explanation, we already have an interceptor in Europe, and this will put us closer to getting the bonus in Europe for getting... yeah, it'll put us closer to getting the bonus in Europe if we haven't gotten it already. I never remember if, like, you automatically get the starting bonus for where you start. You know, United States, Canada, doing fine. Mexico, Brazil, a little scary. Africa's totally fine. China is another candidate, but we don't have any interceptors in the area, so we'd also have to invest more money in interceptors.
We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
Can you just relax here, Central? Like, I'm trying to go over some stuff. Let's launch this over the United Kingdom. It gives us the highest credit bonus per month versus France. Good. So everything, you know, country-wise in the XCOM project is looking very good so far. We still need to build an arc thrower and capture an alien. Is the containment facility done? Let's go to engineering and build facilities quickly. Containment facility is done. We have already built an arc thrower. Have we not? If I go to the barracks and, like, maybe go with Android Cactus and switch her... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. If I go to loadout and change the frag grenade... Oh, we do not have an arc thrower. Okay, so we'll build an arc thrower. That's got to happen. We can probably afford to build 2, just to make sure. The fact that I don't have 2 of those is crazy to me. Or that I don't have any of those is crazy to me. So that's been built now. We definitely need to prioritize... what was I don't know why I went with that. But we definitely need to prioritize capturing this alien so we can move through the story before things get super crazy. I also think it's definitely in our best interest to build some, we probably don't need another satellite facility. We should build an access lift because we have extra cash right now. I think we should also build some laser rifles. The laser pistols I don't consider that important, but laser rifles are pretty useful. We'll get 2 of those for now. You don't need to go through that, that's fine. And we should probably build another satellite because we have more uplink capacity, or we have more capacity for satellites. And then we've got 55 credits left. I wonder, what's our research right now? Carapace armor will be done in 8 days. That's pretty important. We'd like to build some more of those. When's our next council report? 10 days. This is looking pretty good, actually. So let's just give this a second here, and we'll see if we've got some alien abductions reported. Okay, view abduction sites. This is okay. So we've got 1 in France, 1 in the U.S., and 1 in Egypt, which seems like not that important. So I think I'm going to go with the one in France here, because we just forewent, or have foregone throwing a satellite up over there. But we did take a little bit longer on the base stuff than I anticipated here, so I'm going to end the episode here. As always, thanks for watching. I appreciate the support on the series so far, guys. I'm glad you're enjoying it, and we're not that perturbed by the fact that I had to restart on a difficulty more conducive to my intelligence, shall we say. So again, as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to click the like button. It does help out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more Enemy Within on a daily basis. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time.